Hey everybody, today we're going to go slightly off the beaten track. Let's just say the hot topic these days is AI and how it's going to destroy industry as we know it, or reshape industry as you know it, depends on how optimistic you want to be. In my little travels around the internet, I've come across a little program that Samplab have put together. If you go to samplab.com, there is a section on there called Text to Sample, and you can download a little sort of packaged instrument. And what is it? Well, it's a text to sample generator, and it uses Meta's Music Gen model, which is a small model that's been used in this particular instance. So it's all locally based. It doesn't go into the cloud, doesn't go upload anything or download anything. You will download the sample models to start with when you first generate a piece of music. I use that term very loosely, as you'll find out very shortly. But this is just to demonstrate where we are really in the industry with generating music or sounds from text inputs. And I'm just going to do a little quick resume of what we could actually do. So it says add a text prompt here. Once I've loaded it up and installed it and everything, it says add a text prompt here. So it's e.g. rock with saturated guitars. So let's do that. Rock with saturated guitars. And I just press, there's a slider here that you can say how long the duration you want. So we can go for a full 20-second. And generate, and it will start churning away and having a think on the computer. And while it's doing this, I will sort of dull your expectations slightly. This is not production ready by a long chalk. It's good what it does. It's probably one of the better models I've heard. It's probably one of the cleaner models I've heard. But it's still not there yet. I can see this type of thing being used for YouTube creators, etc. in the future when models get better and the sound gets cleaner. So, that might be one income stream that could dry up for us musicians. But let's see what this sounds like. Rock with saturated guitars. It's not bad. It's I wouldn't say it's sort of like saturated guitars at all, but it's not bad. If you want to play with this sound sample a bit more, you can just click and drag it off to export it. And it's a 48 kilohertz mono file that gets generated from this. And you can press continue this audio. So you can start playing around with that, and I'll say, well, I'm interested in this bit, and it'll do a little bit more generation. But it sort of it's good in the sense of I've just typed in a little thing called rock with saturated guitars. Yes, I'd say loosely rock with guitars saturated, maybe not. But it gives you an idea of where we're going with this, and just doing a little bit more. Next time I won't do 20 seconds because I think it takes a little bit too long, this, and you have to put up with my waffling, you unfortunate people. And it's generated, so I'll just turn this down a bit. So it's better. I wouldn't say it's fantastic, but it's better that time round. So I'm just going to shorten this now. I'm just going to do, let's go for 10 seconds. Well, 8 seconds will do. So if I just say to it, let's see how far this can go. So if I say fast-paced strings for a chase scene. I don't know, let's see what happens. Generate 8 seconds of fast-paced strings for a chase scene. Mind you, bear in mind, this is the sort of small model that's being used here. There are different varying models that this music gen has done from Meta. And Meta, yes, it is the same people behind Facebook and Instagram. So here we go, fast-paced strings for a chase scene. Oh, I don't know why I've got, oh, I know why. I've left the audio in there. So what it does, it generates the, it combines the two audio. So you'll have the strings, but you'll also have the fast-paced strings mixed with the rock guitar passage that we just had. So if you put any audio in here, it mixes that audio with whatever your text prompt is up here, which is quite an interesting thing. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that does not sound like strings. That's, yeah, I tell you what, let's just delete all these. Let's see if it's got confused, because that certainly did not sound like strings to me. Yeah, I don't play a violin, don't play a cello, but I think I know what a string section sounds like, and that certainly wasn't it. We'll just give it another go. What I was going to say is all these models that Meta have used, they were built from data scraping of Pond5. You basically, when I say data scraping, it was legitimate. Pond5 users had an option to opt out. Anyone that's uploaded tracks to Pond5, you had an option to actually opt out so your music wasn't used in the generation. Those that didn't opt out were recompensed, and I use that term very loosely, recompensed, because it wasn't a great deal. Recompense, should we say. Well, that's not fast-paced strings for a chase scene either. So let's just say fast-paced strings. Just see what it comes up with fast-paced strings. So this is very interesting as to what is generating here. I'm just using simple prompts. I'm not using full phrases or anything. Let's see what happens. Fast-paced strings. That's fast-paced strings, all right. Let's see if we can do something in strings using, let's see how clever it is, A minor. So whether it will do something in A minor or whether it will just do something in A minor key, it'll be very interesting to see how sort of intelligent this is. Strings using A minor. That's not bad, actually, that. I wonder if you can actually get it to do a chord sequence. Strings using chords. C major, G major, and F major. Let's finish on plagal. There we go. So you can make a longer prompt. So it says the longer your prompts, the longer it's going to take to generate. So this will be the last one. I won't do any more after this because you can go and download it yourself and have a play with your heart's content. This is sort of like for demo purposes, just really where we are. So let's see what happens now. I'm just going to turn the volume down a bit again so I don't blast your luggles out. Right, I think you can safely take that it doesn't do chord sequences properly. Now, if I've used this prompt thing wrong, please correct me in the comments below. This is more of an experiment, so you can actually see where we are up to with these AI models. Like I say, if you found it interesting, let me know by liking the video, subscribe to the channel and ding that bell, and we may go down the AI rabbit hole. And it's a deep rabbit hole, but it's an interesting rabbit hole because there are sides of it that do great with me, in the sense of, yes, why on earth are we using AI to do the low-hanging fruits instead of trying to do something more complicated, like, I don't know, solving world hunger? That might be a nice thing for AI to work on. It might well be doing that behind the scenes, but anyway, that's me rambling on. So, if you want me to go down the AI rabbit hole, then please, like I say, subscribe to the channel, ding that bell, comment, give the video a thumbs up, and I will catch you in the next video.